All right, ladies and gentlemen, this next match, it is a non-title match. Introducing first, weighing in at 205 pounds, Christian Jacobs.
And here comes the introduction for Chris O'Neal. You're going to love this.
His tag team partner, he's everybody's favorite wrestler, the new sex symbol, God's gift to the LAW. He is Mr. Everything, weighing in at 202 pounds, Christopher O'Neal. They are picture perfect. They come to the ring by gentleman Jim Casey. That's what he said. Now, ladies and gentlemen, introducing, they are the Clark LAW Tag Team Champions, weighing in at 200 pounds, Dynamite Seth Knight. His tag team partner at 180 pounds, the Golden Boy.
Well, titles will not be on the line here. Non-title match here between Seth Knight, the Golden Boy, and picture perfect Christian Jacobs and Chris O'Neal. And we'll go through the nicknames here as we move along here. One thing to look at here, Seth Knight is slightly injured here with an arm problem.
It is a fact that he does have a hurt arm now.
Not really sure exactly how that came about. Again, but these two ready to go. Golden Boy going up against everybody's favorite wrestler, the new sex symbol, God's gift to LAW, Mr. Everything, Chris O'Neal.
Do you think Seth Knight might have hurt his arm carrying the Yellow Boy?
Yeah, he's wearing
That's
gold.
possible now.
Why do you keep calling him the Yellow Boy?
That's not gold, that's yellow.
That's gold. Even changed that just to keep you commentators there from saying it's yellow. There's a back body drop coming off the hip toss, and Chris O'Neal out of the ring in a hurry.
Plus, I've seen him run in more matches than not, too, by the way. So that make him yellow.
I really seriously doubt that.
You know, gold is a precious metal.
So we come here. LAW heavyweight title. We might hear more about
Now, why? Let me ask
putting
you,
this
John.
bounty on Derek King.
I might try to collect that. How much was it?
It's $1,000.
$1,000. You know what we could do for $1,000? You know how much beer I could buy for $1,000?
You can buy a lot of beer with that, but does that mean you might be behind this?
Huh? I'm not behind it because I don't want to pay out $1,000. But look, let me ask you a question, John. Why is this not a title match?
I don't know. That decision's made by the
By
LAW
who?
hierarchy, probably by Jeff Odell.
Jeff Odell, you know, he comes out here every week. He's already called John Michael to get hurt. He comes out here every week and makes Picture Perfect wrestle and defend that title. But this here, they have the titles, and all of a sudden it's a non-title match.
Well,
it makes no sense to me. It's biased.
Well, I think part of the argument that Jeff Odell does make is that Chris O'Neal is a new member of the team. Trendsetter John Michael and Christian Jacobs were the tag team champions. And then John Michael injured himself. He had the knee injury. He's going to be out for a few more weeks. And for right now, Chris O'Neal has taken over that spot after they lost the tag team titles.
And that's like those Walkers, you know, biased. The whole Walker family's biased, except for Allen, of course.
If I go that far here, roll up here, and they're trying to get a quick cover on Girl Candy Christian Jacobs. He'll work him into the ropes here with Golden Boy. Golden Boy getting down, and a drop kick. Oh, he nailed that hard.
He did nail that drop kick. That was awesome.
I can see smoke coming out of that. That was just a smoking drop kick, literally.
And look, they have tagged.
Seth Knight wants in here.
He's not worried about that arm.
Boy, Golden Boy a little concerned here. So why are you tagging in? Now working the arm here on Christian Jacobs, that side headlock. Brings him over the takedown, flips him on over, and holds on tight.
He does have that elbow wrapped up heavily.
And again, LAW tag team titles not on the line. Non-title match here. The Golden Boy and Seth Knight up against Picture Perfect. And here comes everybody's favorite wrestler, the new sex symbol, God's gift to LAW, Mr. Everything, getting a hip toss. Well, it's hard to get those names in when you're having to call moves and everything like that.
Takes 2 weeks to say his name there.
And by the time if he keeps giving us new nicknames, I mean, we're going to be done calling a match. We won't be able to call any of the action. A little bit of a pick up of the hair by Chris O'Neal, and now Seth Knight scoops and slams him down. And can he follow up? Oh, he's going for a kick here. Oh, my! Spun around and kicked him in the face. And gets a 2 count out of it. Christian Jacobs was looking at trying to break that count. He looked a little concerned there. And a back body drop. And he's still grabbing that left arm.
That arm is hurting him. I hope all that other mess we had earlier doesn't distract Girl Candy. He needs to have his mind fully on this match.
Well, it looks like he is. He's got the focus in there. I'm sure he's hungry to want another tag team title shot. And in fact, if Picture Perfect can get a win here, they'll be in line. I'm sure they'll be made the #1 contenders. And grabbed that arm and just dropped it down. The wrench on the way with the impact.
And they know. Do you think Picture Perfect didn't know he had a hurt arm? Look, he took his
they're
elbow
taking
pad
off
off.
the pad. Come on, don't do that. Oh. Referee's got to let this go here. At his discretion, the only thing he can do is stop the match.
Look at the vicious streak in Chris O'Neal. You know what brings that out? The gentleman, Jim Casey. He brings the viciousness out of these guys.
He also brings out the 12-piece original recipe and a biscuit for $4.99.
Now, you know that's not right. No. You know that's not right.
Well, I listen to these fans out here. They keep yelling KFC. It's got to stand for something.
I'll take a leg and a thigh myself.
It's Chris O'Neal. My goodness, I got to read this again. Everybody's favorite wrestler, the new sex symbol, God's gift to LAW, and Mr. Everything. I said that long enough. I almost would have missed a move there.
You know what, John, I heard you say a minute ago that if Picture Perfect could get a win right here over the Yellow Boy and Seth Knight, they would be in line for a title shot. How could they be out of line?
Oh, a modified version of a stunner right on the arm. He could have broken it right from the elbow.
And look at it. You can see the redness in that elbow.
Ah. And they're going to continue to work on it here. Working on the neck and working on that forearm as well. Trying to taunt the Golden Boy to come in. The referee immediately says, hey, you got to make a tag to get in this. Double team effort, and no tag made on the other end, though. Christian Jacobs.
That was just a formality, John.
Formality?
Yeah, just
no
a formality.
You either make a tag or you don't. Here, the referee's telling Golden Boy you got to make a tag to get in. He's trying to keep him out of the match, but now Jim Casey working on the Dynamite one here.
Look, he's working on the arm.
Throws him back in. I'm sure
what
he got
a
a
gentleman.
cage
Helped
shot.
him right back in the ring.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's mighty nice of him. There, Chris O'Neal. What's he doing back in there? He was the original man to begin with, so I guess it's okay for him to be in here.
He was being honest. He came back in there. You said he didn't tag.
Yeah, well, we saw Christian Jacobs earlier on. Finally, a legal tag from Picture Perfect. About time. Double team move coming up into the ropes here. Picks him up and, oh! Major drop kick right to the chest.
Don't forget, coming up, the last night, Derek King is the LAW champion.
You and Joe Cool seem to think you're, Just Joe think you're Nostradamus or something, making these bold predictions that Derek King is going to go down tonight.
Look, I predicted that the Moondog would win that Battle Royal.
Well, you predicted Hollywood. You picked Hollywood to win it.
I picked Hollywood to. Did I? I couldn't remember.
Would have liked to have seen it, but it's great to see Moondog Rex pull off of the victory with that. Into the ropes. Now he's going to pick up Seth Knight. Sidewalk slam, and he'll get a 2. Great impact off of there. Now grabbing the legs of Dynamite Seth Knight. Sharpshooter coming up. I'm not sure if that's good strategy. I'd be going after those arms. It's really not doing a whole lot for the arms. It's doing more on the back. Oh, crescent kick by the Golden Boy, but he's still holding on to that sharpshooter. Seth Knight trying to crawl to the bottom rope. He finally gets there. And gentleman Jim Casey grabbing that bottom rope with a cane.
And pushed it so Seth Knight could reach it. That's a gentleman in him.
I don't know what kind of gentleman that would be. Oh, going for a big boot here. A head over heels. And now we might see the sharpshooter from Seth Knight. He's got him over. Sit on him, Seth. Here comes Chris O'Neal. He's going to break it here. Trying, oh, spinning heel kick. Brings Seth Knight over and makes him break the hold.
You can't even talk to Chris O'Neal. He can get up in your face, man.
Yeah, especially if you don't get all his nicknames right. Lateral press and a 2 count only.
The yellow boy trying to get the crowd into it.
Well, fans of Dyersburg solidly behind Seth Knight and the Golden Boy. Now they've got his arm draped over. Top rope O'Neal. Oh!
Oh, beautiful. That arm
Again,
is really
double
hurt.
axe handle. And now they're going back to the right idea here, working over that hurt arm on Dynamite Seth Knight.
Well, see, Seth Knight, the yellow boy, tried to talk Seth into not even getting in the ring. He was going to do it all by himself. And Seth tagged, a blind tag, and got in there and looked at the trouble he's in. And he is costing his team right here.
Seth Knight just needs to go out and make a tag here and get the Golden Boy back in. 3 right hands now. And he'll send O'Neal into the ropes. Here, what will he do with him? Picks him up. No. O'Neal's got him down. Oh, he drapes that arm right over the knee.
Beautiful kick.
Spins around and kicks him to the chest. Great move by Chris O'Neal. I guess I got to say it again. Chris O'Neal, everybody's favorite wrestler, the new sex symbol, God's gift to LAW and Mr. Everything. Gets a 2 count on Dynamite Seth Knight.
I might have a chance of being a sex symbol.
Why don't you read off all these,
thought I-
Alki?
Just thought I'd let you know.
All in my format here. Tag made. Christian Jacobs with Dynamite Seth Knight still grabbing a hold of that left arm.
Another great tag match here in LAW, though.
Absolutely. People jockeying for positioning here for that LAW Tag Team title. And really the best chance to get that number 1 contender slot is to go ahead and beat this team of Seth Knight and the Golden Boy. And oh, sour face silencer. He got the sour face silencer, but the arm's hurt, and he can't follow up to make a cover on
What?
Christian Jacobs.
What'd you call it?
The sour face silencer.
The sour face silencer.
Brought the foot up right up on the chin, and Christian Jacobs just now collecting himself here. A 100% Seth Knight would have made the cover, and that would have been a win for the tag team champions.
That's what I'm saying. He shouldn't even been in there. The yellow boy tried to keep him from being in there.
And
There's
the
the
Golden
tag.
Boy, he's in the ring now, working over Christian Jacobs, cleaning house on Chris O'Neal, reversal into the corner here, and a spear by the Golden Boy. Kick to the midsection here, coming in, spinning neck breaker by the Golden Boy, and now setting him up here, another neck breaker here on Christian Jacobs. The cover on Girl Candy, 2-0. Just out the back door, Chris O'Neal was trying to make a save. And now they've got the Golden Boy, Seth Knight, still in a world of hurt. They've got an arm draped over there. And Chris O'Neal with forearm shots to it. It's like the bicep is taped. Followed the elbow. Oh, backbreaker on Golden Boy. They got the belts. What are they doing with the tag? They're not the tag team champions.
They should be.
Unbelievable. Come on. Referee's got to get those belts out of their hands. We're setting it up here. Coming up. This is going to be a disqualification for sure. Oh, swing and a miss. They nearly hit each other with the belts. Oh, drop kick. And, oh, Seth Knight just went down. What?
Oh, he called for the bell, referee.
Calling for the bell here.
Ladies and gentlemen, one of the match is still the LAW Tag Team Champions, Dynamite Seth Knight and the Golden Boy.
A good
Seth
call.
Knight and Golden Boy win by disqualification. But they're putting the number here on the tag champions.
Oh, and look coming
Here
here.
come the bad boys.
They shouldn't even be out here. What are they doing?
No, they're going to clean house and take care of some business here. Chris O'Neal in the ring, and he'll take it here for the East Coast Bad Boys. Into the ropes. Double clothesline.
They ought to be suspended for coming here in the middle of this match.
They came out to save Seth Knight and the Golden Boy. Let them get a chance to get to the back and find another day. This is far from over between members of the Gentlemen's Club here with Picture Perfect and Seth Knight and the Golden Boy.